the bench before we start to stretch out the lower body a little bit more in the back, because that's where I'm feeling a little bit tight. Just interlace your fingers. Let's loosen up first. Using your ankles as well, circle them around. Two things at once. Can you do it this early in the morning? Other side. Good. And push forward. Raise the arms up high. Look up to the ceiling. And come down. Extend forward. Bend your knees if you're standing. Good. In. Extend. Push up. Come down. One more time. Lift, look up and push up. And then down, extend, roll your spine up. Good. Loosen the shoulders a little bit. Both directions. Good. Let's separate your feet. Give me one arm up to the ceiling, other one on your hip, lean over to the side. And switch here. Good. Okay, let's come to the bench. Now, first things first, make sure you have something sturdy. So if you want to use a sofa, that's perfect. If you want to use a chair, just make sure that it's not going to wobble on you. Make sure it's stable. And make sure when you place your leg on it and start to move around a little bit, it's not going to fall over and you with it. All right, so be very careful. I'm going to use this bench. Perfect height for me for today. What I want you to do first off is to just place your foot up on the bench, and you notice I'm pulling my toes back. Now, even from here, you may start to feel a little bit of a stretch into your calf. That's okay. If it's too uncomfortable as we go forward, just relax your foot, let the toe go out, and then you'll feel a little bit more in your hamstring. Okay? So from here, this is where your front leg is placed. Other one, make sure you turn your foot and point it towards wherever your foot is placed on the bench for me. So if your foot is out here, this is a little different, especially if we're trying to stretch forward. That puts too much pressure on your knee. So turn the toe forward, make sure the foot is right underneath you, and then I want you to reach out and try to touch the bench. This is step one. You're going to hold this for a few seconds. Whenever you stretch, it's a good idea to make sure that you don't hold your breath. Good. Come up. When you bring your body up away from a stretch like this, don't just lift your body up and put the pressure into your back, forcing you to lift from here. Feel as though you're lifting from your chest. So when you come up, raise the chest. Okay? Let's do it again. Let's stretch forward. This time I want you to aim at your toes. If you can't get to your toes, no problem. Just come down to the ankle or leg. That's fine. So from here, if this is all the farther you can get, good. If this is all the farther you can get, good. If you can get closer, like me, good. Grab your foot, pull back, and stretch down. Let's lift up, remember, from the chest, and bring that foot down. Next one, other foot, here we go. Foot up on the bench, bottom foot points towards the bench. Pull your toes back if you want. If it's too much pressure, let the toe go out and relax. So toes back for me. I'm going to reach out for the bench first. Stretching forward, one. As you stretch, you should feel something coming through your hamstring. Okay? The muscle is now lengthening from here to here. And you should feel a little bit in your back as well. Try not to round your back too much. Try to keep it as straight as possible, bending from your hips. Then from the chest, let's lift up. Let's do it again. Reaching out towards your toe or your leg or ankle. Stretch forward. And lifting with the chest, come back up. Good. The next one we're going to do with your foot placed flat on the bench. And for me, I'm afraid this is a little unstable, so I'm going to turn my bench. This is a little bit better for me. Place one foot up, other foot back. And now, I got socks on, so I'm a little slippery, so be careful with that too. If you want, just put it on the edge of your chair or sofa. You're going to press your hips forward towards, in this case, my bench. And if I want, I can use my hands here for a little bit more stability. You're going to press your hips towards, keep your back leg as straight as you can. The foot can come up in this case, it's no problem. Feel the stretch along the front of your back leg. Good. Come up. And switch. Foot on the edge or flat, whatever is most comfortable and safe for you. Press forward. Here. Back leg as straight as you can. Press the hips towards the bench, not down like this. Push towards the bench. And don't let your knee go way out in front of your toe. Keep it back. And come down. Good. Now, one more. Let's bring the right foot up onto the bench again. But this time, I want you to turn your toe away from the bench and towards me, so you can still see me. Your outside hand rest on your hip, and we're going to slowly slide down the leg, reaching towards your toe. You don't have to watch me, but just reach towards your own toe and stretch down. Again, remember, try to keep your back straight so you're not twisting or leaning too much and curving your spine. Keep your back as straight as you can. The straighter the back, the more you'll feel the stretch on this part of your leg. Let's do the other side. So I got to switch sides with my bench. I don't want to put my back to you. From here, your leg out, sliding one. Good. If you can reach your toe, hold from here. Stretch down. Good. And come up. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get our bench out of here. Turn the music up just a tiny bit. Okay. It's time for our Qigong exercises that we do each morning. So starting with the first one, opening movement. Your hands, palms up. Breathing in, 1. Out. 2. 3. 'Leaning forward and down towards the insides of the legs. Breathing in, 1. Wrap the back and squat. Say chui, chui. Chui. Breathing in, 1. Hu. 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 Full extension with the arms. One more each side. Good. Bring the hands into the abdomen. Left for men, right for women. And lean forward. Just a little bit. And then breathing in, open the arms. Say s as you come back. Lift up, breathing in. Good. Bring your hands to your abdomen. Today we'll stay here for 20 seconds. And remember, keep good posture, relaxed. Each time you inhale and exhale, the same length. Don't make the inhale longer than the exhale or vice versa. Control your breath and breathe from down here. That's why your hands are here. Breathing in, the belly goes out. Breathing out, belly goes in. Close your eyes. 20 seconds on your own. Finish your last breath before you open your eyes. Lower the arms. Good job. Okay. In today's lesson with the form, with the movements we've been practicing, I want to start you with sideways step. So sideways step, let's start with our feet together. Soften your knees a little bit. Keeping your body nice and tall from the crown of your head, shoulders. Pull inward slightly, relax your hips. Feel your tailbone drop behind you. And your weight should be evenly placed on both feet. Now, the next thing is we're going to move this direction. So you're going to take a step out with this foot, but in order to do so, I do not want you to lean. Okay? You may find yourself doing that when you're first starting this kind of movement. So I need for you to stay as tall as you can, push down with the other foot as you step out. Then shift. Step in and do it one more time. Step out and step in. Going back this way. 1, 2. We've got room for one more, so let's do one more. 3. Good. Now, you notice what I did not do during the process of stepping was, I did not go 1, up, 2, up. Stay level the whole way across. So try it with me again. I'm going to start from this side. Start with your knees bent, body taut. 1, remember we're not leaning like this. Shift, work your legs. 2, and 3, step in. Other direction, 1, 2, and 3. Good job. That's the legs. That's the easy part. The hard part is now the arms. So the arm action. Start with one arm in front of you like so. I always say it's like you're cradling a baby. So if you're using your right arm like me, we're going to raise up to the front. 1. Turn to the other side by turning your waist and push. 2. Down. 3. In. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other arm. Here we go. In front. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, we have to put both arms together, and each arm is going to be doing exactly the same thing at the opposite time. So when one arm is coming up, other arm is going down. The name of this movement is called wave hands like clouds, or cloud hands. So right arm in front, left arm push. Each arm is going to be 2 movements ahead or 2 movements behind, depending on how you look at it. So we're going to raise the right, lower the left. 1, turn, 2. You notice I changed this hand. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, and 2. Good. You get the idea. So we're sliding 1, turning 2. Or if you want to use the terms we talked about yesterday, step, shift, turn, we're doing a shift and we're doing a turn. A shift and a turn. Obviously we're not stepping now, so that's the part we have to include at this point. So come back over to this side. We're going to start from here. Hands in this position, right hand push, left hand cradle. Step 1, step, shift, turn. Just follow those 3 words. Step first, shift your arms and your legs. Turn. Then step in, shift, turn. Keep going the same direction. Step, shift, and turn. Step, shift, turn. One more. Step, shift, turn. Let's go back. Shift, turn. Step in, shift, and turn. Step, shift, turn, step, shift, turn, step, shift, and turn, and step in. Now, let's do it again. Just follow me. I'm not going to talk this time. You just follow my movements here. Good. That's cloud hands. So we're going to plug that into the form today, starting with the movements we've already practiced. So we're working our way through 10-step Tai Chi. Very basic, very simple form that you can practice in a very small space like this. So it's perfect for the morning, especially for those of you who are just beginning and not sure what to do. So our feet, let's start from the beginning. Our feet right underneath us. And I'm going to start a little bit this way so I have space for the cloud hands. First action, Tai Chi beginning. 1. Shift to the middle, up and down. Second action, repulse the monkey. 1, right arm going back, and push to the front. Left. Each movement we're going to do 3 times on each side. One more time. Right arm. Keep the shoulders down, keep the body tall. Finish your last push right here and hold. Next action. Bring your right arm forward. Left hand in next to your shoulder. Step. This one is brush knee and push. So we've done our step, now we have shift and turn. So shift and turn. Back. Turn to the front, other side. 1. Step. Shift, brush your knee. Turn and push. Again. 1. And 2. Last time. Other side. And shift back, turn, hold the ball, right hand on top, left hand underneath. Take your step. This is parting the wild horse's mane. So bottom arm goes out like you're throwing a frisbee, top arm pulls back to your hip. Shift, turn, back. 2. Exhale as you turn and finish the movement. Out. One more, both sides. Out. Last one. Now, here's where the new movement comes in. Cloud hands. Shift your weight back and shift your hands. We're going to start here. 1. Step in. Shift and turn. Step. Shift and turn. Step. Shift and turn. One more step. Shift and turn. Go back. Shift. Turn. Step in. Shift and turn. Step. Shift and turn. Step in. And technically this is where the next movement would start, but we're going to do one more. Shift and turn. Step. Shift and turn to the middle, extend both arms, lower down, step your left foot into the right, and that's it for today. We're going to go through it one more time though. So that's the end of the movement that we're going to practice today. Cloud hands is the name of the new action. Just remember that you are moving smoothly and evenly by turning your waist. This is the key right here. This is the link to all of the movements that you're practicing. If you understand how to turn with your waist, and not with your arm or your shoulder or your head or your hips, then you will understand how to do a lot by doing a little, if that makes sense. So if I want to turn, for example, Tai Chi being a martial art, if I wanted to protect myself in some way and use this movement, I can create a barrier or a space around me. Kind of like I talked about when we did the Qigong exercises. The Qigong exercises are designed to allow you to have a strong exterior so that anything trying to invade your body can be prevented from doing so by running into this exterior. Okay, so strengthen your exterior. Strengthen your exterior by moving from your interior. Turn. Move from your waist. Turn. Relax your back. We loosened up earlier, so don't make it tight again. All right, I did my work. Just make sure you do yours. So we shift. One. Turn. Shift. Turn. Shift. And turn. Okay, we're going to do the whole thing one more time. What comes after this is going to be some movements that require balance. All right, we're going to do some one-legged work, some one-legged exercises tomorrow morning. So for now, let's go through the form from the beginning. Feet together, just follow my movements. Remember 3 times each side. Alright everybody, that's it for today's lesson. And remember to practice not only these exercises but also the Qigong exercises. So go back to the YouTube videos. If you scroll through the Tai Chi lessons, again I'm going to put all of these on YouTube. I already have some prepared to be posted today, including this one. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.